Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Let me say this. Thanks to French Quarter's guest apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. And from the fringes of show business. A guy, we thought that the Bisconte-Pachetti war was over.
I thought it was too.
Pachetti came in tonight saying, I got a beef with Geno. Geno Bisconte's here, one of my favorite people. Going to be with me in Detroit? You with me in Detroit?
We're doing a couple things together. I cannot wait for Detroit. Very excited about that.
Royal Oak when Theater, is Detroit? Right?
Detroit is the 12th of this. It's a week from this. It's a week from tomorrow.
We're doing a Royal Oak Theater outside of Detroit.
Yes.
And then are you coming to Milwaukee?
We'll be doing the Royal Oak. We'll be doing Milwaukee, and we'll be doing the Nokia in L.A.
I invited you to Nokia?
Yeah, you screwed up, dude. And I thought you weren't drinking anymore. That's ridiculous.
I didn't. Not the Nokia.
Well, you tell that to Tim.
Oh, Christ.
I think Geno just looked at your tour schedule and memorized it in case you asked.
At Caroline's, I remember offering you Milwaukee.
Yes.
And Royal Oak, Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid enough to offer L.A.
Well, all right then. Well, you know what? Check with Tim.
You felt bad about the Boschetti banning. And that's why you did.
Hey, we don't
know. Geno is hilarious.
We don't have to
do
LA.
Geno's hilarious. And look, we'll do LA. Stop guilting me into this, all right?
Hey, drop it. Talk to Tim. What am I making this up? You know me, always adding stuff on.
Tim would be his road manager. I like to just throw these names out like the audience knows who Tim is.
But it doesn't matter if
Good,
the
Danny.
audience
Dan got
knows.
my back. I love Filato. Dan.
Tiny Tim.
How is that having your back?
I love when he laces into G. I love it. I love it. I love it.
But that doesn't do with you.
What do you like,
No, I love
Captain
it.
Fantastic? What do you like?
Class Brutus, you shall turn on
What
me
is
again.
this, really?
What is your
did he
beef?
say?
What's your
I don't
beef
know.
with Geno?
I said, Halas Brutus.
What is the latest beef, young man?
What's your beef with him? Are you mad that I gave Geno gigs?
No, that has nothing to do with that.
Then what is your concern?
Geno Bisconte and friends you talked to me about.
I was told...
You were spouting?
I was told in the green room, and by that I mean the hallway as I waited with the lovely Chelsea, the makeup chick, that you had a problem with me at the beginning of the show. Just a shameless
Horribly
plug.
inappropriate.
Why is it horribly inappropriate?
I mean, jeez, all right, calm down.
What did I do?
Well, it sounds like you're coming on to Chelsea a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. No, he is.
Whoa. And look at Mike. He's going to just hang you out there.
First of all, the green room is not the hallway. You make it sound like you don't have a green room.
We don't allow Geno in the green room.
No, only normal people were allowed back then. He's not
Whoa.
So when you have normal guests on, do you just let them in and talk about their stuff? But
I mean, but the sleaze is dripping from you.
was this
The
dripping
Delaware / Philly sleaze of like, I was here with your lovely and talented
she
makeup
would
woman.
never fill out a police report, am I right?
Oh,
Am
he's
I
right, though, because Geno, you think...
Chelsea, it's Geno. Have I told you you're a very beautiful woman?
Well, let's play a new game as I lean against you. Are those my car keys?
Are you aware?
Are they?
Are you
Because
aware?
I walked here. Daddy took a cab.
Are you aware Artie and I are performing in Milwaukee together?
And I've got already convinced we're doing the Nokia.
Yeah, that's true. I gave you 2 gigs.
Look, then we're not.
No, we'll do it if I said it.
No, if you didn't, I don't mind. Artie, you're very not. I hate to say this on air public, but I don't know if people know this. You're an amazingly generous person.
He is, for sure.
And if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it. If I said it, I stand by my
And
commitment.
you said something about a Ferrari.
No, well, I can't think of one logical reason I'd offer. But
Mike's not laughing.
The
No, I'm
lovely
not.
Chelsea.
I'm not, because...
What is the beef, Mike?
Well,
Mike
Yeah, what's
is
the beef?
really
First of all,
ticked off.
Geno came into the room with total disrespect. He's made the green room sound like it's a milk box he's sitting on.
Mike, what are you talking about?
No.
What don't you? How do you say you had a
milk
beef?
box.
What is a milk?
No,
like a box of milk?
A box where you put milk.
Nobody
It's a
cares
wooden thing.
about
That's
forget
in a
that.
milk box.
A soap box?
No.
What did you?
milk.
What was your beef at
Maybe
the
you
beginning of
meant
the
soap
show?
box.
So Shane is cutting the sides of his hair and leaving the back slick? I'm just saying.
You know, it is. You have a thing with Shane too.
I do not.
comment
No,
on
he
his
does. He's ridiculous.
appearance.
When we were
You
all-
comment on his appearance all the time.
I know.
We'll talk about this more when we're
No,
all in LA together.
No, he's jealous.
I'm just
of
hoping
Shane.
you get arrested in LA and cannot come back here.
Me too. I'll make that happen.
I
Elliot.
may plant drugs in his room.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
Mike, who do you hate more, Pete Davidson or Geno
I love
Bisconte?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson has 9 sitcoms now,
He
God
He's
bless
making
him.
20 grand a week.
He hates
Okay,
him.
Pete
Are you
Davidson.
lying?
Pete
And not
Da-
that he doesn't deserve
Pete
it.
Davidson.
I will never understand this business.
No, but Geno
I don't
hates
get
him.
it.
Geno
I
hates
know
him.
Why? He's a
20
talented
grand.
kid.
20
You hate
grand a
him.
week.
I know. I just
No, 22 grand a week for
Say what
22
you want.
weeks.
Watch my face when I say this. I love him. He deserves
He
everything he's
booked
getting.
a Fox sitcom.
You're a
That's
liar,
amazing.
Geno.
That's low money a week
And he's-
for a sitcom on a
and you
network.
know you do. I'm saying
I made 40 grand a week with
I
one.
will never get this. This kid's great. He deserves everything. But I'm like, I show him like, I don't know.
You hate it.
Look at Geno.
I do not.
Yes.
I don't.
Last night, Bichetti
Yes.
went
Well, look
ballistic.
at Mike.
Did he
Mike,
really?
he hates
Bichetti
him.
went
He
ballistic.
hates him
When
now.
we
You know
announced,
why?
He spat on him.
when we announced that Pete was making that kind of scratch, I said, Mike, what do you think of that? He goes, I hate this business. The people in this business are terrible. I hate it. Terrible people.
Really? Why don't you kiss Adrian Appalucci's ass a little more, Mike? Oh, I don't mind that she's getting a friggin' gig in Connecticut. Yes, you do.
No, let me tell you something, Geno.
Oh,
right?
here we
You're
go.
squirming like the worm that you
Look at
are
that.
when you heard about Pete's sitcom. That's for sure. You're squirming like
Why
the
don't we
worm that you
call
are.
Pete right now and ask him if he
Geno
likes Daddy?
is, I'm sure he's changed his number that you have.
No, he don't
He
have it.
never
I
gave
do,
me his
though.
number.
But listen,
You never had his number, buddy. Only certain guys
Yeah,
get
but
it.
you know what you have that I don't, Mike? Arteries. Call back. Kill it. Go on. What?
Artie, look at Geno's face.
Mike, you still
Squirming
have
like
not.
the worm that he is.
What's wrong with my face?
I don't know whose reaction was more visceral anger at Pete Davidson's success. You were like, I mean, it was
No
like
way.
a physical. I will never understand this business.
But that was not anger at Pete Davidson. I love Pete.
Right?
No,
Whatever.
All right, whatever.
Wait, what about
Last
Mike?
night,
What
Mike.
about
Last night,
just
Mike.
now?
No, last night,
He
Mike.
went, look at his face.
Last night, Mike.
Mike
Last
looking at a
night,
guy with diabetes. How does he not have it?
Last night, Mike became like something like alien came out of him when he heard about Pete Davidson making that money. This is horrible.
It's true.
It's terrible.
It's true.
No, but
I
Geno.
work
You know how when he's really
Pete
mad.
Davidson did the roast of, I can't remember who. Oh, yeah, Mike Bichetti. Back
Oh,
when
and who
you
was the hack
liked
that
him.
hosted that thing? I forgot.
That's right. Thank you. And he killed.
No, but let me tell you something.
Geno
right,
Bisconte, by the way, did an hour and 20 minutes. He
I
said,
know.
Here we go. You feeling?
I got invited to Geno's
I'm
taping his
so glad.
special tonight.
Let me point something up before we go any further. If
Artie was right.
If I
Artie-
can say one thing, my nephew, Nicholas Paul Bisconte, scored the game-winning basket. All right, go on.
Artie was right, though, because Artie did a lot of roast, and Geno was like kind of lagging along a little
Now,
bit.
Geno's
like, you
hosting
know
it, but
what I
it was
mean?
all fun. We go to a bowling alley in Staten Island. Like, I want to be there. I got off a plane, and Geno's doing his HBO special.
No, the thing is, Art, Geno's
It was
hostility
like
is...
rattle and hum.
What is my hostility?
Your hostility is... Hostility
My
is subtle
hostility.
towards Pete.
The L is silent, like your
No, but
fan
look
club.
at his
face.
Your hostility is subtle.
And yours is overt.
I don't
That's right,
have
let
a
it out.
subtle hostility.
I'll let it out if I don't like stuff.
Which one of you hates Pete more?
He does. He's more subtle about it.
Let me tell you something. If you think I hate Pete Dominic, I hate that.
There's a
fucking radio
slip.
guy.
No, it is a slip. He
Did you
just
just
said
curse?
it.
Did he curse? Did you
Yeah,
I did.
No.
That slipped out. I was so worried about the Dominic versus the
God,
Davidson.
what did Pete Dominic do to you?
No,
Nothing.
come
Pete
on, let's
Dominic's
hear
Oh,
this.
well, that's right. He got a show, too.
all kidding aside, like
I'm calling Pete Dominic and tell him how much you hate him tonight. when I get home. I
call
will.
Davidson or Dominic. They're great. You can ask Dominic. I call him all the time and tell him how great his radio show. And
How often does he
Davidson's
hang
great.
up on you?
Pete.
No, Dominic, hang up on you.
Mike, you still have not told me what your
Yeah, what
beef
is it?
was with Geno.
I want to get him, put him all over the coals before this happens. You know what I mean?
Mike,
What is your dumb?
would you tell me why you were mad at him at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
He said you came in and you said he did something. What?
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad. It wasn't his fault, really. You know.
What? No, is it what you told me?
Yeah.
Captain Backpedal.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
This ought
is-
to be great. I'm sorry.
And I gotta say, Mike, I love you, but you're wrong in this. Mike's ex-manager, Joel.
Who
Mike
He's
fired.
no Carlo Bellario,
Who Mike-
idiot.
Who Mike-
Carlos, I'm not-
Shut up,
stop.
stupid. Let him tell
No,
the
no,
story.
let me finish, you
Shut up,
jackass.
stupid.
Wait,
Geno,
Mike, you're
what
not
did I tell you?
talking.
What did I tell you, Geno?
Mike, you're not
What?
talking. I thought Artie
You
was
said don't call him
talking.
stupid.
I didn't say stop trashing people. He's not my manager. I have an agent already now. Shut it, Geno, about Carlo.
All right, so go on.
What are you talking about?
No, he's going after people that are, come on.
Anyway, so this is what I was told.
Okay.
Mike fired his
happened
manager,
there?
Joel.
I know.
According to Mike, the best I could tell is because he was booking him gigs.
No, it was the best. No.
All right, so he books Mike a
There
gig.
goes the Artie Mike.
He books Mike a gig at a gig for Al Martin called Mike Bichetti and Friends.
Yes.
And
It became Geno
because of
Bisconte
that, he
and Friends.
fires the guy.
No.
So then Mike cancels Mike Bichetti and Friends. It became Geno Bisconte and Friends. He felt that was disrespectful.
No,
because
do you understand?
some people showed up for him.
And that's right. No, they did.
Do you understand? It's not like, and that was it's going to be someone else in Friends next month. It's not like it's my show.
He talked to me about it, though.
What'd he say to you?
No, you did.
Did you, in fact, have trouble that Bichetti fans showed up?
No, let me tell you, two fans of two comics that didn't show up for either of the two shows. Fans of you or me. They were all barked in people.
No, I know
They
people
were filled rooms with people that had nothing to do with us. So Al Martin, a very classy booker. What an absolute
You know
piece
Al.
of
You know
effing
Al
garbage.
Martin is famous. I like Al. You know Al Martin's famous.
I do too. I think he's great. And thank God my mic's over here and no one can hear me. That he's just a piece of garbage. Thank God my mic is.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's doing a bit, I think.
Al Martin.
Oh, he's doing a bit.
I'm sorry.
When you do a bit, when you do a bit, could you ring
His
a bell?
voice
Now,
accidentally got
what do
picked
you
up.
want me to do? What?
Hey, Al.
No, I'm
Geno
saying he
should-
papers a room, Al. You know that. He
Everybody
papers a room.
does.
Well, I mean, not like Al. Al's world class.
Let's say you like to have a beverage at a show and you're at the Broadway Comedy Club where it's 20 proof whiskey. How are you going to bank up on that?
A lot of people walking out of there with a headache. In other words, they go to
What?
Times Square
All
and
right,
they
let's talk
berate
some-
these people to come, and that's right. Geno's right. They aren't fans of you or Geno.
I don't know who the fans are real over there.
Wait, is that what they're
Not
talking about
comedy.
when you walk through Times Square and they're like, hey, you like comedy?
Exactly.
They-
That's paper in a room.
Gotcha.
No, they're
What do you
telling
want me
people-
to do, Dan?
No, but they're telling people Chris Rock, all huge people are coming there. They lie their butts off over there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Chris Rock. Chris
No,
Rock's
they
never
don't- no, it's
driven
just-
by that club.
No, they always using big people's names. Like, oh, you'll see this one and that one. And they all do it.
You all right? What happened?
I can't take it anymore. I really can't.
Let's
now all of a sudden the guys who do Times Square with the thing, he's rambling about
No,
that.
Dan,
What did I do?
No, Dan, let me finish.
Turn his mic off.
You don't have no
We're going to
idea.
break.
Let's go to break.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.